Hello my friends, and welcome back to a very beep beep Christmas, a little series we're doing here on my channel where we decorate my Animal Crossing New Horizons island for Christmas. So far we've built an ice rink, a Christmas forest, and Santa's on, aka Santa's Workshop. If you're interested in this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you do indeed like it. Honestly, I didn't know what we were gonna do for today's build. I thought we would simply do the entrance, but once I was done filming, I looked at the clock and noticed only a few minutes really had passed. I kind of thought, well, that's pretty boring for a video, honestly, so I kept going. We ended up with a Christmas market full of toys and such, and I think it is stunning. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I did a pretty good job. We'll jump right in, but please leave me a comment down below with some other holiday build ideas. I honestly have no idea what we're gonna do next. I need help, okay? My socials are down below, but let's go ahead and get started. So this is kind of what I was starting with. I cleared out this huge area that previously held a cataloging event and moved my museum to where I wanted it to be, or where I kind of thought I wanted it to be at least. Originally, I had no idea I would even work on this section for today's video, but I did know that I wanted to bring everything up one level, so we'll start there. Terraforming is the worst part of Christmas Island, for me at least. During the conception of this island, I wanted to try building most of it on the second level. There's really no particular reason, but I think it's kind of cute, and I want to restrict access to the beach as much as possible. Let's be real, the beaches aren't getting done before Christmas. I think decorating beaches is so tedious and difficult to come up with a concept, so I would rather not waste anybody's time. I have an idea for one beach, but that's about all the effort I'm willing to spend on beaches at all. You have no idea how many times I had to refilm that segment because I said bitches instead of beaches. Alright. During the first build, our ice skating rink, I decorated this little section by the entrance. I'm just not super attached to it, and I thought a cute little building would be more appropriate for the island aesthetic instead. I've pretty much got buildings down now, as they're relatively the same with a few tweaks here and there. I use the same custom design, same fencing, and items for most of them now, so I can pretty much do them with my eyes closed, no biggie. I did have to sort of modify this one a bit though, because it was kind of oddly shaped. Not down for that, especially not by my entrance. I mean, come on. An entrance is supposed to represent what your island is about. An ugly building just isn't gonna fly for me. I love this time of day for winter, but it's been so hard to decide when I'm gonna set my dream address. I was pretty confident in doing it during the Aurora Borealis. I still don't know how to say that, by the way, sorry if I'm incorrect, but I think nighttime is kind of ugly if I'm being honest. My only qualm is that the lights are not illuminated during the day and only briefly during the early morning, so I'm kind of stuck with setting my DA in the evening, because the light features are kind of a huge part of Christmas Island. So if anyone's found a perfect time of day to set a winter dream, please let me know. This is seriously bugging me, and I'm kind of running out of time. But all in all, decorating this was a breeze. I basically just copied the same formula of simple panels, flowers, weeds, and custom designs. I like to fill every single space so that no flower has a chance to breed or duplicate. That's really annoying. I wish I could turn it off somehow, because then I wouldn't need to clutter up the island like crazy. But you know, clutter is kind of my thing now, so I think I'm the queen of clutter. I'm taking the title, and that's just how it's gonna go. I had to switch out one brown panel for a door because it looked a little too repetitive, but after adding some finishing touches, I was done with the entrance. It went by super quickly, and I think it's just another thing I can check off my Christmas Island to-do list. Okay, this is where I went off the walls. I started to draw some path up to the museum to see if I had any ideas of what to do here. My first idea was to add some little shops to frame the museum, so I decided to do a few coffee and cake stands. I figured Blathers would need a cup of brew every once in a while, since the only character that could supply that previously doesn't even exist in this universe yet. Or was it all just a fever dream? I don't know, just me? No, Nintendo definitely wants us to forget about him, but I never forget. Anyways, as I was throwing down some custom designs, I made sure to get my simple panels in order, and of course the never-ending cycle of ordering from the catalog, buying even more custom kits, customizing panels. It really never ends for me. Something else I started doing was popping as many balloons as I could, but in places where I thought it would be really cute to have presents on the ground. I've gotten really good at strategically popping balloons so they fall in just the right places. I didn't think of this, by the way. I saw it on Instagram. This is not my original thought. I don't have any of those. This is when I had the idea for the Christmas market. The only thing I really regret is not bringing everything down a level so I could have two-tiered buildings, you know what I mean? But I really doubt this is going to be my last Christmas market anyways, so I decided to keep it all the way it was and work with what I had. I'm aware I say this in every video, but all the custom design codes I use are always in the description. I just feel really bad for people who comment asking for codes and I don't get back to them right away, so then they think they're waiting on me and then they're probably mad at me because I didn't answer their question, but I just like to always throw it in there that every single video has design codes in the description. And that's a list the last guarantee. I'm also going to throw in a shout out to both Lux and Trash Panda, two of our amazing Discord mods who have helped me get all the Toy Day items. Honestly, I could not imagine doing this build without those items, so thank you for all of your help. And if you're watching and have yet to join the Discord, please do. We're lots of fun in there. We just hit 2,000 members, so I'm hoping to do a big giveaway extravaganza soon as a thank you to our awesome community. I decided to make the outer stalls of this build be the same design pattern as the roof. I just kind of thought there was a lot of stalls in play in this area, so maybe it helps break it up a little bit, the repetitiveness. Just let me know what you think about that. I had to time travel because I ran out of iron, and honestly, it's one of the biggest pains in the butt to have to obtain materials sometimes. I wish we had a creative mode or something because I mostly use this game as a building simulator anyways. I just am so sick of farming materials, but it's also a huge part of the game, so I guess I should stop bitching about it. Maybe I'm just lazy. Yeah, I'm probably just lazy. Over time, I've noticed that I tend to disregard the frozen items a lot, so I've been trying to use them more around the island. I thought some frozen trees would be cute here and kind of like a little setting area. I think they're pretty hard to use sometimes, but it ended up working out pretty good. I really wish that the water froze over in this game. I'm calling it now. Next year's winter update will include ice skating, and the water will freeze over. Just you watch. Probably not, honestly, but a girl can dream. And with that, we are done. Again, not sure of what time of day I will be setting my DA to, but this is what we got going on at the moment. So we pass our entrance, past the ice skating rink, and that leads us up to our Christmas market. I love having the museum right nearby. It's so cute. I like to think Blathers can come out and buy coffee, cakes, and toys, and to be honest, that's the only thing getting me through this year. But down here we have our little frozen sitting area, which is adorable. And overall, I'm really stoked with how everything turned out. Let me know what you think, leave a like if you do indeed like this build, and subscribe if you're interested in seeing my Christmas Island journey. My socials are down below, and special thanks to our channel members whose names are on the screen right now. Your support means so much to me, and I can't thank you enough for all that you do. And with that, I will see you all in the next one.